All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So if you have space, I suggest you stand up. And I want to just start with kind of letting our body go, all the stress. So we're just gonna twist side to side. Welcome. I want you to shake out your hands. You can shake your arms with you, kind of be silly here. You can shake out your legs. All right, and we're gonna start with our normal head circles. So tuck your chin to your chest, go all the way around. If you feel a tight spot, you can hold it. And then you can switch directions. All right, we're gonna do big arm circles. So we're gonna start with just one arm going in the reverse direction. And then you can go ahead and reverse. So come forward. And we'll move on to the next arm. Same thing, we'll go behind to start. And then forward. Next up, I want you to take both hands behind your head and you're gently going to push your head forward so that you're tucking your chin to your chest. The hands are there to give a little bit of a push so that you get an extra stretch in your neck. Just don't overdo it. Good. Now, one hand on the head, and you'll gently pull the ear to one shoulder. And then we'll turn our head to gaze into our armpit. Perfect. You'll release that. We'll go to the other side. So, other hand on the head and pull towards the other ear. And then look into that armpit. Great. Just some shoulder rolls. Start in that reverse direction. And then we'll go forward. From here, one arm is going to reach up to the ceiling. The other arm is going to go right by your thigh. We're just going to bend to the side of the arm that's next to the thigh and stand up. Deep breath in, and on the exhale, reach a little bit further as we bend. And again, inhale up and exhale, bend a little bit more. Good. Switch. Other arm up, bend to the opposite side. And stand up. Inhale, exhale, reach a little further. And again, inhale and reach a little further. Good. From here, if you have a chair accessible or you can use a desk, I want you to put it out in front of you here. I'm going to use it to stretch out our back. So your arms are straight, so you should have enough space between you and the object. And what I want you to do is just walk your hips back. So notice how my back is flat, my gaze is right down in front of me, my arms are straight. Now from here, all I want you to do is start to sink into your arms. So notice how my head is disappearing into my arms and my shoulders are sort of lifting up. My hands are still on the chair. Good. And then you can come back up to your starting position and then down. Drop that head into the arms again and back up. And one more time, drop into it. So you should feel this like in your lats, a little bit in your back, and stand back up. All right. We are going to sit in that chair now. And what I want you to do is just have your feet completely uncrossed, whether you're touching the floor or whatever with your feet. And all I need you to do is take your right hand and put it on your left knee. And your left hand is going to go on the back of the chair behind you. And you're just going to do an upper body twist. So getting out a little bit more of the back tension. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, twist a little bit further. Good, we're going to come back to center. And now we'll switch. So left hand, right knee, right hand behind the back or on the back of the chair and twist. We'll take a deep breath in. And on that exhale, twist a little bit more. Great. And back to center. We're going to make a figure four with our legs. So one leg crosses over the other. This may be enough for you. If you want more, you can push on that knee to open up the hip. From here, I want you to give that knee a hug. We're going to roll out that ankle. And switch the direction. All right, we'll go to the other leg. So we'll make a figure four. Again, if this is enough for you, that's fine. If you want a little extra pressure to put on that knee, feel free. And from here, hug that knee in and roll out that ankle. Switch directions. All right, we're going to get rid of the chair. We're going to go back to standing. All right, we're going to do a nice forward fold here. So all we're going to do is reach for our toes. You have the option to either let your arms completely hang, or you can grab your elbows like a rag doll. But all you're doing is letting your upper body hang over your feet here. You should feel the backs of your legs, which are your hamstrings, starting to loosen up. Now from here, I want you to just widen out your feet. So you're in like a straddle position. Your hands are just hanging in the center again, or on your elbows. And now from here, I want you to take your hands and go over to one side. It doesn't matter which side. Just grab an ankle, a shin, some toes, whatever you can reach. Good, we're gonna walk it over to the other side. Same thing, whatever you can grab onto. And we'll meet back in the middle. We're just gonna hang here again. If you wanna make that ragdoll, grab your elbows or drop your hands. Now from here, I want you to slowly come up. Your head is last to lift. All right, feet are gonna come together. Hands on the hips. One foot goes straight out in front of you, and we're gonna sit back. Pretend there's a chair behind you. You're gonna sit back. So one leg is straight, one is bent, and we're just stretching out that hamstring in another form. Good, stand up, switch, kick the other foot out and sit into that invisible chair. Feel this hamstring open up some more. All right, stand on up. We'll go back to the chair. No more standing for today, so make yourself comfortable in your chair. We're gonna go back and do some stuff with our wrist. So what I want you to do is hold your hand straight like this. So your thumb is closest to your face, the pinky is closest to the computer. And I want you to just push your hand as far back as possible, trying to get the back of your hand parallel with the ground. I know for me, I've had surgery in this wrist, so I don't have a lot of range of motion, but I'm just stretching it here. And then we're going to do the opposite. So your palm now comes forward. Try to get it parallel to the ground. Good. Now you're going to take your hand so your palm is facing you. The back of your hand is facing the computer. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to tilt the fingers back towards the computer. But now I want you to use your other hand to gently push those fingers down. Not too hard, just a gentle little push. And same thing now, fingers come toward you and gently push on them. Good. Hand can be in whatever position, fingers are just straight up. Just gonna roll out that wrist. Big circle. And then you can switch the direction. Great. And we'll go to the other wrist. So again, now pinky closest to the computer, thumb closest to you. And all you're gonna do is tilt that hand back. No pushing, just see what it can do on its own. And then same thing, we'll go palm down. All right. Now back of the hand faces the computer, palm faces you. Bring those fingertips back towards the computer and gently give them a little push. Good. And reverse, bring the fingertips to you. Gentle push. And then any position you want, you can go into your wrist circles. And switch direction. Great. When you're done, I want you to just put your hands on your lap, close your eyes, sit up nice and tall. And just for a minute, just regularly breathe. When we take our inhale, instead of filling up our belly, normally we push outward, right? We fill up our lungs, we want everything to expand. I want you to think about filling up from the sides of your body. So where your lats are, we want to expand outwards this way. So when we breathe in, I'm expanding out and back in, right? So I'm breathing into my sides instead of my belly. Your belly will still expand a little, but I really want you to focus on filling up like your lats here on the side. So big inhale in and exhale. Good. Again, big inhale and exhale. Last one, best one. Big inhale and exhale. Awesome. Thanks for joining. So good to see everybody. And have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you next week.